Hello guys, we are going to do this new tutorial, so we'll see how well this goes. We're gonna do this angled area drawings. The purpose of these is to try to find new ways to use the array command. Typically that is for making a pattern, but you can also use it to make complex angles too without having to pull your hair out. You're also going to learn the lengthen command and a few other fun little bells and whistles. So here we go. Type in lengthen for line. We're going to make this first one right here. First basic thing, draw a line that's 3.5 inches long. Okay? Press escape then. Alright, so you're not just going to draw this next angle, because I know you can look in the worksheet, and I'll put up here on the screen real quick. You know this is 150. So, yes, if you wanted to, you could, and let's do this just for this one. You could go down to the very bottom, and you see your polar right here. Well, I can set it to tens, and what you'll do is you'll go to your line, you can go up here where it says 150. Now it says 30, but it's 180 minus 30, which is 150. So I'm going to do it this way first. So it says from B to C, it should be 5 inches long. Okay, no more cheating after that. Okay, so next we're going to do this next one using an array command. Now in the array command, there are two ways you can get there. I'm going to do the quick command way, but if you're wondering where the icon is, it's right up here. Our main one that we'll be using is a polar array. So you type in AR first, you have to select your object next. So I'm going to click this line right here. You press the enter button. You're going to press polar. Choose your rotation axis, which is the end of this point right here. Okay, now, once you start this, the first thing I want you to do is you'll see this thing that says associative. Turn it off. What associative does is it locks in whatever line that you array with your primary line. You don't want it. It's very bad for what it is that we're doing. So you need two objects because you copy your first one too. Okay. All right. And so you have your copy object. Under fill, if you look at your worksheet, it says 55 degrees. Okay. So I'm trying 55. Now all I'm going to do now is just click up here, and that will do your line. And the first thing you're going to say is, wait, this is wrong. Yes, it is. But watch this. Press the direction arrow, and it flips it in the right direction. Okay. The other thing I could have done is I could have done a negative 55, which would have done the exact same thing too. So, but now I got it set. Now, the next thing you're going to say is, hey, boys, this line is wrong. I know that. So right now, you have a line that's 5 inches long. It should be 3 inches. Here's how you fix that. Now, you can do this a few different ways. I'm going to show you the most efficient way, which is with the lengthen command. Type in len, which is for lengthen. Okay, you're going to go for total, because I want the total distance. Okay, I want the distance of 3 inches. I click this line here, and look at that. Now, just for those who don't trust me, which I know you guys do, if I click this line right here, ooh, look at that, that's 3 inches. And my angle is set at 55, just like it should. If you'd like to put measurements up here just to make sure that you're good, not a bad idea. That's entirely up to you. Okay, so now we're going to do this again. Alright, AR, enter. Click line, press enter. Polar, click here. Associative is automatically turned off because you did it last time. The items are 2. Okay, it says 120. Fill. So we go 120. Press enter. Does that look like the right angle? I believe it does. Press the enter button one more time. It's set. Now once again, hang on, let me move this thing up. Oop. Move these things out of the way. Oh look, there's your answer to this problem, guys. Okay, so now that's pointing straight up. Do lengthen command, len. I have no clue where the quick command is for this one, or the icon, so don't ask. Because I'm used to, because I just go like what's in my head, which is not a whole lot. Alright, so I'm going to click total, click 1 enter, because that's my lengthen, that's what it says on my worksheet in front of me. I click here, oh, look at that. I went to the wrong side. I'm going to just press Control Z, which will undo that. You want to select the side that you don't want anymore. So like a trim, it'll just bank it off down here at the bottom. Okay. Escape. You got that one done. If you wish to dimension it, just to make sure, go boom, 120, looky there. We're sitting pretty. Okay, I'm going to do it again. AR. Okay, click line. Press enter. Click polar. Click the top of this. Associative is off. Items 2. Fill 70. Press enter. Oops, I must not hit it. 70. Press enter. It's going to go. Oops, look, it's wrong direction. Flip it. Right direction. Press enter again. It's done. Lengthen again. Total 7. Click here. Got that done. Press enter. The last thing to do is just draw a line from here to here. And you're finished. Okay. The last thing you have to do, I'm going to erase these real quick so I can do the area. This one, these you'll just print off at the very end. All I'm going to make you guys do on these are just the areas. So, boundary this, pick points, pick middle, press the enter button, type in AA, object, boom, 23.128. So that's it. And also guys, if you have a properties menu open, if you don't, just press Control 1. If you click it, look over here, there's your area also. Bet you didn't know that. I wanted you to do it the hard way first. I don't do that very often. Okay, so to write text, type T-enter, click someplace, you draw a box, type in area, colon, 21 point, whatever it is. I have to click this again. 21.128. No. 23.1. 23.128. I don't care about the 0. Okay. So write that in there. You got that one done. Before we start our next drawing, which will probably be on another video due to time, I want to show you a little bit more about the lengthen command. I would like you to play around with this, okay? So just draw a basic line. I don't care how big, I don't care how small, okay? Which have been len for lengthen, okay? The first one is delta, okay? Here's what delta does. Delta will add whatever number you choose onto your line. So let's say I want to add 5 inches to my line. So I go delta, it says enter length, 5, because I just did this once. Now watch this. Every time I click on this line, whichever one I get close to, it will add to it. Kind of cool. Sure, I'd use it sometime, I don't know when, but it's kind of cool. So that's that one. So if you want to play around with that one, go ahead for a few minutes. The next one I want you to do, lengthen, dynamic. So what dynamic does is if you click on an end, it will allow you to go back and forth. Now this is great, but you got to be careful first. Because let's say you want to change this line, you have to subtract 2 inches, so you just type 2 enter, and it will take it back 2 inches. If I want to go forward 2 inches, I just type 2, and I go forward. So in this one, so your total will change it to an exact distance. This one, you have to do the math. Okay? Last one is percent. And of course, I want it to be half of what this is. So I type 50, I click this, and it makes it half. So that's what the lengthen command does and all its options. So this might be useful for you later. I don't know, but I figured it'd be good just to show you guys. Okay, so I got 6 minutes left in this video. Let's see if I can knock this one out first. If not, it'll be on the next video. So we are going to quickly turn to the page that says gasket. We're not going to do the outside rim of this, so please follow me and don't do more than you have to. So circle. It gives me, on the middle, it gives me a diameter of 3, which I know is 1.5. So 1.5 circle here. We circle again, same center point. We're going to do 2. Press enter again. Let's make your life easy, folks. And go here and go 2.25. So these are your starting points. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a regular circle. Oh wait, no, don't do this outside one. That's the one I didn't want. My bad. Okay, sorry about that. I was reading measurements, not thinking. Okay, so go see for circle first. You're going to click up here at the top. Okay, you have the inside circle, which says a diameter of 0.75. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse on here to diameter. I'm just going to type 0.75. If you want to know the radius of that, it's 0.375. So if you want to check, you can click on it. 0.375, 0.75, we're good. Okay, we're going to make an array out of this now. Actually, no. We're going to do the other circle first. So go circle enter. Sorry if I'm killing you on this one. I'm going to click here. It gives me a radius of 0.75. That's easy enough. Come on, computer. Sorry, my computer froze for a minute. 0.75. There we go. All right. So I need to make an array out of this next. I want to make it this way. So type in AR. Press enter, polar, choose the middle of this, there we go. Now, I want 4 objects, and I want them at 180 degrees. What that does is that will shift things. Oh, look, it's the wrong direction. So shift is still off, that's good. Flip it. Wait a second, push close array, that's done. There's one more over here. Guess what you gotta do? Another array. Click, click, press enter, polar, choose the middle. Now this one we're going to go 2, and I know it's going to go negative 8, so I'm just going to have a negative 80. Nope, wrong way, I just should have pushed an 80. There we go. If you do it the other way, you can just press direction, and then you're good. Press close. Okay, so let's do some trimming real quick. And in this trim, you're going to do it a little bit of a different way, so I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of a faster way of doing this. So TR, press enter twice. Sorry if you did it twice, but I had to pause my video. Click fence for me, please. Now watch this. All I'm doing, anything I touch, I'm trimming. Cool, huh? So let's say I want to do it down here. I click fence again. I'm just going to go through here. And every time I click, actually, it'll make me a little bit of an angle so it doesn't cut through other stuff. Now this may be a little bit of a harder way of doing this in a way because you have to go through these circles here, but, you know, I like a challenge. If I do this, press enter, look what goes away. All the stuff I don't like. Okay, last thing is fillet. A fillet is used to round corners. Okay, so I'm going to type in F enter, is for fillet, R for radius. You always type in radius, otherwise it'll just make sharp corners. And I'll show you more about fillet later on. Type 0.25 and press enter. Okay, now watch this. You click, and you're done. You press enter, and you can do it again. But that takes too much time. So I'm going to go fillet. I'm going to click the multiple button. Now, I can start clicking away to my heart's content. There we go. Okay, last ounce. Trim one more time. I got to trim these things. There we go. Okay, once you got that done, we just got to find the area and the boundary. So let's do this thing. Hopefully mine's correct. And now we just need to find the area, and then we're done. So we have to boundary this first. So pick points, choose here, press enter. And last thing we need to do is we need to do some subtraction here and find the area. So AA again, add, object, click this bad boy, press enter, subtract, object, click all the circles, make them go away, if you don't like them, and there's your answer. Now, let me show you something really simple. So let's say you don't feel like doing the text option. If you press the F2 button, you will get a list of what you've done. If you highlight your total, drag it onto your screen some ways. Now, I notice it jumps. It's right there. Mine jumped up there. So you can drag and drop things from the F2 key. So that is an option. So I'm out of time. Hopefully you got these done. Questions, please ask. I'll be around, hopefully. At the end, you're going to turn this whole sheet in, so try to keep things a little bit close by, and we should be good to go. Thanks, bye.